Hello, my name is Jo Meek and I'm ultra runner from the UK. Today I'm going to give you a short video on how I prep my feet before a trail race. This video probably does come with some sort of health warning because my feet are in it. However, I do try and look after them, hence the video. So, first of all, I tend to tape them. I use RockTape. I like the material, the degree of elasticity and the fabric weave. I find that it also sticks to the skin really well, especially when I'm sweaty, and especially if my feet are going to go through water and mud. When the sock rubs on it, it doesn't seem to unstick, so I find it pretty reliable in that respect. Now what I tend to use it for is to just provide my ankles with a degree of proprioceptive support. This is a potential benefit. I feel that it gives me a little bit more feedback in helping me not roll my ankle, which I have a tendency to do. So I've already cut it into the strip that I feel is about the right length for me, and I've rounded out the edges so they can't come away from the skin as easily. If you have square edges, they're more likely to peel off. So I've just cut them, rounded off the edges. So all I'm going to do is anchor it around the ankle into a slight eversion, which is obviously the movement. The movement I'm trying to stop is going outwards. So slightly everted. Just going to anchor it just below the lateral malleoli or the ankle bone. Apply a small degree of stretch and then anchor it again. Really rub it down using a little bit of heat that I'm generating from the rub to help adhere the tape to the skin as best as possible. Making sure it's really stuck down. Sometimes I do this the night before because often the races start really early and the tape actually sticks better once it's been on the skin for a couple of hours. Okay, so that's the tape on. The next thing I do is use anti-chafe cream. I am lucky enough to get the squirrel nut butter from XMiles, and I find it really useful as a salve in protecting my feet from rubs and blisters. So the only problem is you have to make it, it has to be quite warm to put it on because it does solidify at cold temperatures. So making it nice and warm in my hand, applying it onto the feet nice and generously between the toes, between the spots that you tend to think you might get a bit of a blister, under the sole of the foot and just round the back of the heel. Is usually just enough to make sure the sock glides on the skin. So once that's on and there's no bits that I've forgotten, I then go for my go-to socks. I use the Injinji Toe Socks. I find that they, well, since wearing them I haven't had blisters, so whether they stop blisters or whether I've just been lucky, I don't know, but I find them comfortable. So on they go. Sometimes when you have to change socks mid-race and you've got cold hands, it can be tricky to get your toes into the toe bits, but if they're new socks they're much easier than if they're old. And then I do the other one, and that's it. All ready to go, shoes on and off to race.